or laugh.
Alright, I'm having issues trying to load the fucking game because it's not very... okay, I'm just gonna quit it. Already having problems, right? Kind of annoying, isn't it? But, yeah. We'll get around to playing this when we manage to fucking get it to work. I'm kind of looking for playing Liberation as well, because that was a game that I never really got to play, because that was on PlayStation Vita or something like that. One of the portable devices, PlayStation portable devices, that I never really bothered playing with, because it was a bit... You know, this was in a time... Like, Assassin's Creed came out in 2012, and this was, at least in my mind, a very technologically... Like, it felt like they were coming out with all kinds of new nifty, like, technological innovations, and it felt like a portable device dedicated for gaming. It felt like a very novel idea at the time. I mean, it was great right back when you couldn't get, mobile, touchscreen mobile phones or whatever. But, like, in 2012, like, phones could play games fine, right, for the most part. I mean, you couldn't play every kind of game, but most games that were designed, or at least ported over to the mobile phone, could play fairly well. So, like, this idea that, oh yes, I'm gonna get a PlayStation Vita to play, like, games, felt like an odd investment, right? Of course, the PSP back in the day was, like, amazing, right? Because you could play games like Grand Theft Auto or whatever on a portable device, and this was, like, fucking groundbreaking. At least from what I remember. I remember watching one of my friends playing, like, I think it was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. Alright, I just, what I did there was I left. I want to go into graphics, I think. Because the resolution, display mode, I want to go with borderless. Because it's really annoying. I can't, like, shift out. Okay, there we go. So single player. I haven't done the Tyranny of George Washington as well. Is that something I haven't actually played?
Used to be when people
yeah,
talked
we'll
about
just,
the end of the world,
I didn't
we
get a
laughed them
choice.
off, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this
2012, yeah, you remember 2012? 2012 was like the end times, right?
They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
That's another thing, you don't see any mention of William Miles. Like, he's such a big character in the franchise, but I don't remember, like, noticing him in any of the later games. It's like he's just kind of disappeared. Really, all of these characters, like, are kind of irrelevant now. I don't know, it just feels weird, doesn't it?
Here.
I think it was a big mistake killing Desmond Miles off in this game. Oh, spoilers, sorry.
Let's go.
It's going to take me a while, I think, getting used to the old control scheme. But man, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've played like any of the classic Assassin's Creed games. I got Syndicate fairly recently, and that's probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games of like the pre-Origins era, pre-RPG era. Though I'd say that's probably not totally correct, because I feel like Syndicate was like a hybrid of like the RPG system in Origins and like old school Assassin's Creed.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Oh, did I? Oh, that's weird. Oh, sprinting is right trigger.
I think we're here.
Yeah, I always found that the like the change in face was so weird. Like, I liked the Desmond Miles in the first couple of games, but they changed the face model, and he looks like kind of different now. Like, his face is like more elongated, you know?
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Oh, that's cool.
Here we go again.
I like the bleeding effect. That's really cool.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the
Oh,
connection.
the voice.
At least not
Isn't
until we
that
knew what it wanted.
Q from Star Trek?
Of course.
Son,
Hold on.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though.
John Delancey.
I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's...
John Delancey,
talking
Assassin's
to me.
Creed. He is the voice of William Miles. I did not know that before when I first played
while
this.
you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
John Delancey. Yeah, I love the fucking climbing in the original games. This is, like, great. Not that the climbing in the other games are bad, but this is just, like, so intuitive.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Like, it feels real, you know what I mean? Like...
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
up the full move.
All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
On-screen instructions. How does that work exactly?
All you
It's
have to
like
do here
not,
is
not
jump the
looking at
gap.
a screen. Yeah, I still got it. I still remember how to play this. This is so fun.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able
Yes.
to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
This is my guy, Ethan. I love this section of the game.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Yeah, it's really cool. The ending of Assassin's Creed 4 is kind of almost like a callback to this, isn't it?
Good evening,
If you
sir.
think about it.
This way, please.
I think the whole You know, the reason...
My apologies.
Oh, you know what? No, this is just an excuse for whatever is coming up next. So actually, you know what? Just scrap that. No, it is. It's a reference, but not like, not one that necessarily,
Evening, Haytham.
you know, connects.
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
He acts in a double capacity, both against
I already have.
for it is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
I like how he just shoves the guy out of the way. That's funny. Just small details about this game. It's just fucking amazing.
This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. War, Tom, Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the advantages fly, because the breed of the game depends on it.
So yeah, I gotta just check. Yeah, okay, cool. Climb up to the balcony, cool.
There's nothing to be got by the death of women.
Okay, that's probably a bit easier than I was expecting, honestly. Oh, look at that.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
That's a weird looking boy. Wow, that's actually really, I mean, with the like 2012 like textures, that's actually kind of creepy. Wow, okay, you know what? If I were to make like an Assassin's Creed television show, it would be based on Haytham, right? Like, I think Haytham is such an intriguing character in this universe that never really gets explored all that much. I mean, they did in Rogue, but I feel like he was not as good as he is in Assassin's Creed 3. That was interesting.
I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone suspicious coming from that door?
Peace, friends, there is no danger. Peace, friends, there is no danger.
I could remember.
Out of the way, motherfucker.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
We must leave at once.
There's a killer about.
Order! We must have order! Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
So that took place in England, I'm assuming.
Some fresh air might do me good.
I'm just gonna check out the guides, because there's always a chance that, you know, that I might miss an achievement, and I don't want to miss anything. Because this is a really big game. Like, these Assassin's Creed games are, like, really fucking big. Yeah, it's not really, I'm looking at these guides and it feels like there's a lot of, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna look at it. Like, there's no missable achievements.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
I feel like I've missed some of this stuff when I first played the game.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Well, it's not like you need much luck when you're playing an Assassin's Creed game. These games are really fucking easy, but... Yeah, I mean, it's fun, though. I like playing Assassin's Creed. Well, the earlier ones, at least. I keep, like, qualifying that, because I feel like the later games, the RPG games, are not quite as, like, enjoyable.
And then all will be well.
Replayable.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender Parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Combat tutorial.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we was
Hold on. Yep, cool.
simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not. You should feast on lamb and wine.
You looking for another fight? That it?
Fish and biscuits.
Go away.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Feels like I'm trying to stump, it feels like, the captain sent me on a quest to, like, stomp out the crew. Any dissent from the crew at his behest. It's not really so... Unless it's exactly what's happening and I misheard or misunderstood what the quest is supposed to be.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Is that luggage?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right to eat a feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Odd. I think there's a gunpowder barrels.
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard.
Breadcrumbs.
Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
The rope's too wet. I'm slipping. Help! Please! Oh, thank you, thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
I might go and use the bathroom in a sec. I just want to get through this first thing here.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for
You
your
know,
bags
if I
to
were
be
to
delivered to the...
cast someone as Charles Lee, like in a
Are
television
you by any
adaptation
chance
of
John
this,
and Isabella's
I would
son?
get
One and the same.
that guy
Your
who's in
commission is with Edward
Death
Braddock,
by
is it not?
Lightning.
Aye.
I'm trying to remember his name. He's that guy from Succession. The guy who plays, not Greg, the other guy, the kind of boss figure. The one who wins in the end. Matthew McFadden. That's who I would cast. Because he feels like that's, like, perfect casting, right? Now that I think about it, like, I'm actually thinking about it a bit more. It's really good. Because he has that kind of sycophantic...
And I figured I might... Well,
kind
at
of
least until he
character
arrives,
trait, you
I
know?
thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Just gotta pitch some things. There we go. Just fetched a couple of things. Just go grab this gun. Now we're gonna run off into town. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Give me a sec. Alright, back. How's it going, everybody? So, what are we doing right now? What is... Give me a sec. What am I ducking out of here? There we go. Alright, citizen missions. So I'm not really entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with this. So how do I interact with this guy? Oh, okay. Deliver the letters. Oh, right, okay. Map. Just gonna have a look at this. Okay, so I don't have any, like, synchronization points. We're just gonna go to the store. I don't think these citizen missions are something I can do in the mission. In the middle of this one. Yeah, I gotta say, I really liked how they did guns in this. I think the way they did guns in Assassin's Creed 4 is an interesting compromise, but I think there was a greater element of strategy in something in Assassin's Creed 3. Like guns were not something that you had to rely on constantly because they were so fucking slow to reload, and they're so slow to, like, you have more efficient ways of dealing with enemies in regards to, like, you know, personal combat related stuff. I think with swords and like your hidden blade are better ways to do it, and stealth, honestly, is probably a better way to go about it, but about dealing with your enemies. But oh, whoops. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this, and then for this one we're gonna do whistle. Yep, I understand.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
Oh, whoops. Oh, right, I gave him the letter. I forgot. Hold on. Okay, I can't give him the letter. I have to get back to Mr. Lee.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to get back on horseback here then. It is a bit buggy. Bear in mind, this game was very buggy when it first came out. And I don't think they really did much to fix it, obviously, clearly, by... My only concern is that in the later game. Because I remember a bunch of those missions being, like, very buggy. I remember there was a mission on a boat, on a ship, where I had to, like, assassinate everybody without getting noticed, and, like the enemies, for some reason, had, like 360 vision. We're able to look up as well, which is not something you do in a stealth game, right? You don't set your, like, AI to fucking look up, right? Or your, like, detection mode.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way.
Once I get past this tutorial section, I'm probably going to go back to playing Persona 4.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Oh, alright, I probably want to go and talk to this guy. Just a bit of extra dialogue.
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learned early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Kanyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves, but nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon. Should not be much longer.
Okay, I think I'm gonna move. I don't think he has any more dialogue. Yeah, this is another thing that I think Assassin's Creed, I mean, it's not that they've forgotten about it, but I feel like a lot of the precursor stuff is, like, the stuff that I really like about the early Assassin's Creed games. And the whole countdown to 2012 was an interesting angle that kind of took advantage of the whole 2012, like, hysteria back in the day. Obviously, nowadays, it's a very quaint thing to think about. It's like Y2K, right? But, yeah. What am I doing? Can I look at the map? Right, no more synchronization points. It's Johnson.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off.
Go on now.
So much for the element of...
Fuck me. Oh my god, come on.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
I think I'm gonna have to redo this, but I'm gonna pick up the weapon anyways and see if I can.
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps.
I might have
Who
to,
put you
like,
up to this?
reload this.
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabbit.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
So I'm just gonna have a look at this. Alright, so they can't. Okay, right, awesome. Alright, that should be fine. Pick it up, motherfucker. Stay down, motherfucker.
I hope whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
That seems to be the last.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your... shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. And I fully intend to repay my debt. Thricefold, if it pleases.
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and meal to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon.
I'll let you know as soon as I have something.
This is Thursday, today's the day, hurrah, hurrah.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
I'm like finishing off my snack from tonight.
Wonderful. Charles? Sir?
Yeah, it's just I like this.
Seems
This is
like we're
such
not the only
great
ones
world
looking for
building,
Mr.
right?
Church.
Like,
It could be anywhere.
It's just all of this is just
What
such
do we do?
good like characterization. Charles
find him.
Lee is a character that I like, you know, and it's surprising considering what I remember of him as a villain in the previous, from the last time I played.
Come.
But like this Charles Lee's like actually fucking
I'll show
great.
you how.
They should have made a game about Hatham and not like some random fucking guy named Che. In Assassin's Creed Rogue. That was one of the disappointing things. One of the things I found pretty disappointing from like before. Alright. I fucking hate these missions.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
The Boston Country Journal. 1 penny goes a long way.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
The Black Swan.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Oh god, so this is the mission that I was looking for. Because synchronization is everything. You know, you reveal more parts of the map and you can find all the collectibles and stuff. Which I believe you can use to create new outfits and shit. So I'm just gonna knock this guy out. I don't think he deserves to die. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, anyways. Doesn't deserve to die, but I've got no, like, problems knocking him, you know, and completely fucking incapacitating him for the rest of his life, you know? Yeah, he's a quadriplegic now, and, like, and bear in mind this is, like, what, 1760 or whatever, so 1760s medical tech for, like, a low-class citizen, middle-class citizen.
Learn to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance. Look at that! They're lying! Aye. What? I do. Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us.
Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
Then forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Oh, I don't have that much money. Okay, I see. So I can't, like, steal from this thing.
Wishes it to be known a great clearing of
There is little church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception.
Fuck.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Ah! Just making sure. Fuck. Oh, so it's just, I think it's because there's so many, like, civilians here. I'm just gonna load this just to make sure. Okay.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche.
Oh, it's Ben Kingsley.
Now, what shall we do about our guest?
No, I know it's not him, but he looks
Maybe.
like him.
I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgering. Maybe. I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
Ruffian. Commoner's dirt, Cutter. And proud of it. Maybe you'll get lucky and pass out. Though I dare say I'll do my best to ensure that doesn't happen. Just a quick little swipe and no more risk. How's that sound, Mr. Church? At least I'll be... Hold still a minute. I gotta decide where to start. A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church,
and all will be explained.
Fuck, have I lost it? I think I lost it. Alright, well. I'll come back for later. I'm just gonna do a bunch of, like, side quest stuff. Yeah, they don't have those, like the zipline things. Man, I really like the grappling hook from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That's probably one of my favorite, like, things in any Assassin's Creed game.
Thank you.
Fuck. You know, a fall like that in Assassin's Creed 2 could kill it, man. It could kill Ezio. That's one of the things that I found was interesting about, like, the change from, AC2 to AC3, or, like, the Revelations to AC3, was that, like, fall damage was not as much of a thing. Vigilantes. I don't know what that's for, but I'm gonna have a look at that later. So I want to go for the Almanac. So I need to be on a roof, I think, before I manage to do that. I think that's what's intended, at least for this game, right? Like, oh, fuck off. Oh yeah, this is one of the things I don't like about parkour. I think sometimes it's just a bit janky. They really fixed it in Assassin's Creed 4 and Black Flag, but this is just ridiculous. You know, that was the first game that had... I mean, actually, if you ignore, like, Revelations and Brotherhood, I think that was the first game that actually had a subtitle. Which was Black Flag. Because you had... Obviously, you had Assassin's Creed, Hold on. I'm just... What was I saying? So you had Assassin's Creed 1, then Assassin's Creed 2, then you had Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, and they didn't have a number to them. They were like... sequels, right? They were sequels to Assassin's Creed, 2. Okay, I'm gonna run now. Because he just knocked a guy out. Yeah, they won't find me up on the roof. He won't know how to kill him. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that was one of the other things, right? I think I remember in Assassin's Creed 2, I think it was 2, where, like, you had medicine. as a mechanic. Oh, fuck me. Oh! Oh! Oh, right, I forgot. You could actually do, like, special, like, parry attacks. With certain tools. So, like, for example, I could, I think with Connor, you could parry with... Yeah, so I can't do it with money. I can do it with a pistol, though. So, just as an example, I'm just gonna display that. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Try it. Try it again. Damn. I'll try that again. We're gonna do this with throw money. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Alright, this is another thing that I kind of take for granted in some ways, is that there is no fast travel system. At least as far as I'm aware, there is no fast travel system. I guess you could argue that traveling between cities to cities is a form of fast travel, but I don't think instance loading is fast travel. Like, oh, you know what? Let's go and rob some British soldiers. I love the combat in this. It's like really fluid. Really fluid. It's so satisfying. And again, compared to the new games especially, like, it's just fucking wow. Like, I haven't felt this way, like, I think more recently there was this game, it's actually, funnily enough, a movie licensed game. I guess it was not really a movie licensed game, because it's not based on one of the movies, but it's based on a movie franchise. It's the Indiana Jones game. Now, I think was the last time I ever felt this, like, satisfied with the combat system. Again, and I'm just saying this as this is probably one of the worst entries in the early Assassin's Creed games, but I feel like they did do a lot of things right in this. Yeah, I gotta find these vigilantes. I feel like this is something that's not applicable in the Haytham stage of the game. Yeah, it isn't. Or maybe it is, but they're just, they only work if, I'm fighting, like, British patrols. They call them vigilantes because you can't call them, like, you know, patriots, you know? We're not in the revolution phase yet. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. I'm not sure if you... I can't remember if you played Assassin's Creed or are familiar with the game series. I think you were. I think I was talking about the new Assassin's Creed Shadows with you before it came out. No? Oh, okay. I'm, like, misattributing you with someone else. Yeah, everyone knows about Assassin's Creed now, of course. Well, I mean, you know about Assassin's Creed, and then you know about Assassin's Creed. It's like, I've been playing... I haven't played the newer games, but I played the first game, like, maybe a year after launch, and I think I pretty much bought the second game as soon as it launched, as soon as it got released here in Australia. So I was a pretty, like, early, I'm not gonna say early adopter of the franchise, even though it's not the best way to go about it. But yeah, I did play the games really early on. I think it was, funnily enough, it was one of my teachers that actually told me about the game. Because I think she played the game when it first came out. She was a big fan of, like, the Prince of Persia franchise, and played Assassin's Creed because she knew that it was, like, supposed to be, you know, the next Prince of Persia game. Yeah, I really liked those Prince of Persia games back in the day, like on the Xbox. But, yeah, we don't have that anymore. And they're never gonna come out with another Prince of Persia game unless it's, like, incredibly stylized and not related to the, you know, the original franchise. It's gonna be like another reboot. Yeah, have your letter. Yeah. I can't remember. Well, I only played one of the Prince of Persia games, but I really liked it, and I think it was Sands of Time. Though I can't remember the name specifically. I know there were a bunch of them. I think it was Sands of Time, because I played, like, a demo of it back, you know, when you had, like, demo discs in, like, you know, PC Gamer magazines. Which I still have. Like, I have a bunch of those, like, probably in my basement somewhere. Yeah, Sands was great. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was talking about Assassin's Creed 3, just generally, like, compared to the rest of the franchise. And I'm just saying this as, maybe more as a comparison, not to the early games, but more to the, like, the RPG, the later games, like Origins onwards. And I actually really like this one. I don't like those newer RPG Assassin's Creed games because I feel like they overstuff the worlds. There's a lot of fluff, there's a lot of dynamic quests. You know, like those repeatable quests. Like, I fucking hate those. They are so fucking boring. I don't know why they put, like, generic quests in just to, like pad the games out. But anyways, yeah, not a fan of that, because I just don't think the Assassin's Creed worlds are interesting enough to engage me, especially if you put, like, bland, generic, like, missions in there. And I'm saying this, I like Assassin's Creed, but, what they give us in, like, the very, like, curated worlds of Assassin's Creed, like, Syndicate, and everything before then is great, right? Because you don't feel like you're... it doesn't feel like the game is overstaying its welcome. I don't mind collecting things in these games. I kind of like it. It's kind of fun, whatever, just like climbing over the buildings because I like the look of the world. And if I'm just collecting things, that's fine. But I know what I'm collecting. I know that there isn't too much of it. I know I'm not going to fucking bore myself like crazy doing it. Like, I feel like achievement hunting is a lot better. It caters to achievement hunters. It caters very well for people who just like playing the games for what they are, for, you know, kind of like power creep fantasy type games, you know? I love the combat system. It's so fucking fun. It's really simple, and it doesn't have to be like really complex like the RPG system, right? It looks really good, like, genuinely. I like beating people up in this game. because it looks cool. It's like a superhero game, almost, like fucking Batman. And I say this as someone who, like, I like Batman. I think Batman has a better combat system, honestly. It's a lot more, you know, it actually has a proper combat system, but I like playing Batman mainly because it looks great. And it feels great, the sound effects are great, like, everything is good. You've been hooked on Cyberpunk for a year. Oh, yeah. I haven't gotten around to playing Cyberpunk, but I might someday. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go and rob that guy. Get the fuck out of my way, motherfucker. I can't remember if... Okay, I'm not gonna shoot him while I've got all these. Alright, well, I guess we're fighting now. Oh! Motherfucker! Oh, fuck. Waited 3 years after release. I was thinking about getting the game on release originally. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, fuck, yeah, I gotta, like, disarm this guy, don't I? Oh, this is another thing I really like about this game. It's the human shield stuff. Ah, take that, motherfucker. Alright, so I should have a look at my gun here. Right. Did I reload? I reloaded. Good. Yeah, I might get Cyberpunk when it goes on sale, but I feel like I'm probably better off waiting. Because I suspect Cyberpunk, in like a year or two, it might go on Humble Bundle. And I suspect, yeah, it probably, yeah, like it's one of those games that does usually, like, it usually pops up on there because it's like, you know, it brings people to the Humble Bundle. It's a AAA game. And obviously in a couple of years it'll be an antique game, as it were. So, yeah. I mean, they just came out with Atomic, that Soviet punk game. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Atomic Love or Atomic something. Let me have a look at it. It's called, and I just got the Humble Bundle, the Humble Choice for that. Atomic Heart, there we go, that's it. Atomic Heart. Which was another game that I was considering buying on sale, but I'm glad I didn't. Oh, whoops. Oh, fucking hell. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so what are we going for next? I think we're gonna go for this one, and then we'll go around this way. Okay. So, how are we gonna do this? Okay, I think once I've synchronized the whole town, and I've collected like everything that I need to collect, I'm probably gonna go and switch to Persona 4, which is another game that I've been enjoying a lot of. I've never actually played any of the Persona games, and I'm really liking this one. So hopefully I'll get around to playing like Persona 5. Which I actually have, I'll just point that out. I actually have Persona 5, and I got that on a Humble Bundle choice on Humble. So yeah, so synchronize. I'm kind of getting sick of the soundtrack, I've got to say though. Like, it's just the same fucking... It's just this horn playing in the background. Constant fucking, like... Fucking hell. Some of the parkour is a bit janky. I don't think I've noticed as much as I did the first time I played around in Assassin's Creed 3, though bear in mind, I did play Assassin's Creed 3 on launch, so it was really janky back then. I think the game is a lot better now, but I still have noticed a couple of weird, like, parkouring issues. Like, sometimes it just doesn't climb where you want it to climb. And I really don't like that. it's one of the things that I think some of the later games fixes and is a lot better at doing, which is like parkouring. Though admittedly, I think the parkouring, again, in those later games is it's almost like a moot point because there isn't as much parkouring in those later games. In the RPG games, because there aren't that many tall buildings to climb in like Valhalla or like Assassin's Creed. I mean, Odyssey was alright, I guess. But like Valhalla is one example that I'm thinking about specifically where like that was kind of not a thing. Though, I mean, it really says something about, like, you know, Assassin's Creed 3, that, like, in a game where the buildings aren't that tall, these are colonial buildings, and they're, like, what, like, 2 stories high, so, in a game like this, I'm seeing, like, parkouring issues even with that in mind, like, that really tells you something about, like, how kind of janky it is, right? Yeah, 2 3-story buildings, I see a 3-story building. Maybe even a 4-story building over there, but yeah, 3.5-story. Alright, I think I'm gonna go and stop. I'm just gonna scour the map here. Alright, so that's Boston, synchronized. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quit. And I'm gonna come back in a sec. I'll stop the stream, because I want to, like, segregate it. I want to split it up on YouTube. How do I quit this? Quit, there we go. So this is saved, I'm assuming, because I just synchronized. Exit to desktop. So I'm going to be playing, so just for your information, if you want to like continue watching this playthrough in the future, I am going to be playing Liberation, because I didn't really play that one. I think there was a remaster copy. I'm not sure if it was a remaster. I think it was like a Game of the Year edition or something like that for Assassin's Creed 3. Or for the PlayStation 4. And I played that one, I think. But I never really played Liberation. I think I played a couple of missions and then I got bored. But I'm gonna try and slog through it. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if it really is that bad, but I felt it was a bit janky for like a PlayStation port for, you know, like a PS Vita game. There's a chance, you know, they might have fixed things and it might be a bit better in this iteration of Assassin's Creed 3. And funnily enough, I'll just point out, just as a reference point for the franchise, Assassin's Creed Liberation, as far as I'm aware, is the first time you have a female protagonist in an Assassin's Creed game. And the second time, if you ignore the 2.5D Assassin's Creed games, the second time you see a female lead in an Assassin's Creed game is Syndicate, and I think the third time is Shadows. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, you know what? Not Shadows. You know what? They had a bunch of female protagonists in fucking, what was it? It was the Greek one for some reason. Even though, like, women were, like, even though the Greeks were, like, the most misogynistic, you know, culture in the classical era, you know, you had a female protagonist character who somehow weaseled her way into, like, you know, a very incredibly patriarchal society. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. It was very incredibly misrepresentative of the, you know, of how misogynistic Greek society was. Like, you know, if you were to, you know, if I were to ever cite an example of like ludonarrative dissonance, because bear in mind, they didn't hide the fact that, you know, Greek society was misogynistic. You had like examples throughout the game, from what I remember vaguely, but. Anyways, ludonarrative dissonance. That's my example. That's the, you know, Cassandra would be the character that I would, like, you know, frame as an image to represent that term. Yeah. Actually, that's probably not the right use of the term, but I think, and I wouldn't even. I don't know what I would actually. I don't know what the term would be, but it's just dissonant. Dissonance is definitely a term I would use, or narrative dissonance. Um. Yeah. Anyways, I'm playing Persona 4, so just give me a sec. I'm just like doing a bit of bookkeeping here, and then I'm gonna go get myself a drink as well. And